Welcome to the HR Learning Hub, where we decode HR concepts, dive into people analytics, and learn how to tell stories, not just share numbers. Today, we will look at one of the key talent management topics, which is 9-box grid. We will create Excel-based reports. We will make summary of employees and percentages across each grid. We will learn how to map these names in grid using filter formula. And as a bonus lesson, we will also analyze the data. Don't forget, data and reports add more value when you can analyze and highlight key insights. But first, let's quickly understand or revise 9-box grid. 9-box grid is a talent review tool in which companies measure employee basis performance as well as potential. On one axis, we have performance, typically on a 3 scale, 1, 2, and 3. And on the other axis, we have potential, again, typically same scale, which is 1, 2, 3, or low, medium, and high. When we combine these axes, we get a 3 by 3 matrix where every box has a meaning, which you can see on the slide over here. Let's quickly go through all the boxes. Start with the bottom left. We have low performance and low potential. These employees need some corrective action or an improvement plan. These could be your bad hires. Next, we have someone with medium potential but low performance. See if coaching can help. Also, maybe a different role or a different project can help over here. Next, we have average performer, where the performance is average and potential is low. Similarly, we have all the other grids as well. Potential gem, where a role change or a development plan is needed. Core player, these are your consistent performance, doing okay on performance as well as potential. Then we have someone who is very good in their current performance but don't have potential. These are the people you retain for their expertise. They may have a lot of knowledge in one particular skill or one particular project. Then comes high potential with medium performance, where coaching or added responsibilities may help them to take to the next level. You have high performer, where we have to develop their strategic skills and also help and give them additional roles and responsibilities. Last comes, which are also called as high pose. These are your high performance and high potential employees, and you would want to invest and provide opportunities to your star performers. The 9-box is popular because it helps HR and managers quickly identify the future leaders and plan the succession of existing ones, spot any performance risk and design development plans that are needed, and understand the talent pipeline within the organization. Let's move to Excel demo now. This is the data sheet. I will attach the link for this data sheet for you to practice on the data. What we will learn to do is create a summary of counting employees and calculating percentage across each of the grids. We will also see how automatically we can have names placed across this 9-box grid. And as a bonus session, we will attempt a small analysis on the data. Let's understand the data first. We have serial number, we have employee code, we have employee name, we have department, we have performance rating 1, 2, 3, which is low, medium, high. We have potential, which is again 1, 2, 3, low, medium, high. And as an additional data for analysis, we have also mapped performance and potential rating for last year. We have close to 216 data points over here. So let's try and work through this data. So this is what we will be creating today. Let's go to the new sheet and let's start working on the data. Let's first map 1, 2, 3. Then we have low, medium, high. So let's merge this cell and call this as performance. And then we have 3, 2, 1. Notice why I'm having these additional gap, because we will have the count calculated over here and percentages calculated over here. So we can merge this cell. Similarly, we can have high, medium, low. We can merge all of this together and call this potential. You can also rearrange this so that it looks a little better. Okay. Now let's come to our formula. Let me just give some additional spaces over here so that it looks a little spaced out. Okay. So now we will calculate count using the count ifs formula. Okay. So we do count ifs. It is asking for what is the first criteria. So criteria range 1. For that, we go to our data sheet. We select performance and we come over here, comma. So performance 1. Count ifs, that means we can have multiple conditions. So we go back, we go to potential, comma, and we want to match it with this. Enter. So we have the count. Similarly, we can repeat it for other columns as well. Let's do one more together. So we have count ifs. Count ifs helps check multiple conditions at one go. So we are checking for performance, which is 2, and potential, which is 3. So we come here, performance, comma. Now you can either write 2 or you can select this cell. This makes formula more dynamic. We go to potential, comma, we select this. Since we have employee count, which has come over here, let me quickly replicate this formula for all other cells as well. We have all the counts now. Let's calculate the percentage. To calculate the percentage, we need to know the exact employee count. Let's calculate the employee count over here. Total employee count. We can use count formula. We go to count. Select any of the columns. And we have 116 employees. To calculate percentage, we will have 13 divided by total employee count. This column needs to be freezed. So we add the dollar sign. Convert this into percentage. And the same formula can be replicated across. Let's look at one more data point. What if we want to add department-wise data in this grid? I have already kept a list ready over here, which is marketing, sales, finance, IT. These are the departments in our data set. What we can do is we can have one more condition added over here. So we do comma, we go back to our data set, select the department, comma, and then we have the departments that are mentioned over here. in sales department, we have 3 employees. Now the percentage obviously is not correct. If we want it percentage department wise, then this has to change and we need COUNTIF formula over here as well. If you want, I will share a separate video on the same. Just type in the comments. Now, if this report is supposed to be shared with someone, you would obviously want it to look better. So let's do some formatting. Let's change some colors over here. Left align this. Increase the font. Add some extra spaces. I will also change the color and put white over here so that it looks more neat. Add some additional borders. Now I would also want each of these grids to have the names. So let's insert a text box. Copy paste and you can add all the different texts over here. No outline. I will do it for rest of the boxes. So that's it for this video. I hope you find this helpful, and if you did, please show some support by liking the video and leaving a comment. More videos in this series are coming soon, so stay tuned and click on the subscribe button. Until then, keep learning and bye-bye for now.